2 minutes of hope. This statement: His promise of power is real. His promise of power is real. Jesus makes this statement in Luke chapter 24 and verse 49. He's making this statement alive from the dead, raised from the dead, no longer on the cross, no longer bleeding, no longer dying, no longer suffering. He has conquered death by the power of His resurrection, and He says this to the men who watched Him die, who knew where He was buried, are now looking at Him raised from the dead. Listen to this statement He makes. Behold, I am sending forth the promise of my Father upon you, but you are to stay in the city until you are clothed with power from on high. Somehow, the promise of the Father was that those men would be clothed with power from on high. That was what would mark the early church. And I want you to know, folks, that's what's supposed to mark the true followers of Jesus today. In our weakness, in our frustration, in our ability to see the end from the beginning, we're going to need the power from on high to fill us with faith, to fill us with love when we are in a loveless circumstance and setting, when we can feel as if we've been abandoned by those who ought to be there to encourage us. Power from on high, His power from on high, makes the presence of Jesus real in a life. I hope you'll take just a few more minutes to click at the bottom of your screen and listen to this message. His promise of power is real. There's something the Lord wants to say to you today, even when we may be engulfed by things that are so discouraging and so hopeless. He wants to fill you with the power of His hope alive in your heart. God bless you. Take a few minutes to listen to this message. If you can, I believe you'll be blessed by it. God bless you.